Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. Now, as you will know, we're now starting to look at next season shirts, and we've done two reviews of two of the Premier League releases, the Manchester City one and my club, Liverpool. Now, we get lots and lots and lots of comments from people talking about the whole issue around fake and authentic shirts. Now, the reviews I've done to date over probably the last 2-3 years have always been the original shirts, whether they are the fan versions or the authentic versions. And last season we did do a comparison for the Liverpool. We'll stick a link up here looking at the true authentic shirt versus effectively what some people will call a replica, a fake shirt from China. So that's what we did, and it was interesting because you get varied opinions, and I've talked about some of the benefits and some of the drawbacks of collecting fake shirts, and I'm not going to go over that ground again, other than to say, if you're tuning into this video for the first time, I am a football shirt collector. The shirts I collect are original shirts, but most of those shirts I do not wear. They are protected, they're stored away. In many cases, they've still got tags on because I'm a collector, and that is the reason why I collect shirts. I like to build that collection because it has a meaning to me. So, you know, you would have seen, we'll hit it up here as well, my Liverpool shirt collection. Not every one of those shirts will be brand new, and I've collected those from various sources, but, you know, when I can get hold of them during the season, they stay under lock and key. But occasionally I like to wear a shirt. So I do have some fake shirts because they're the ones that I doss around in at home or I'll wear out. And it really doesn't matter if they're going to fade over time because I need them for the season. If I want to wear a shirt while I'm watching a match on the sofa, that's my choice. But as a collector, I don't collect fake shirts. Now, we've got a fake shirt here that's just come. It's the Liverpool home shirt. Now, the thing I've got to say here is I'm very fortunate that I have a job. I have grown-up children now, and therefore I have money that I can spend on shirt collecting. Not stupid amounts, and we've rationalised the collection quite a lot recently to be able to fund purchase of other shirts. But I will pick up fake shirts because they are relatively inexpensive for me. But equally, for some families with cost of living crisis that is still ongoing in many respects, real shirts are just not affordable, especially if you've got young children who are growing all the time. They want the latest shirt. So I understand why they do it. But let's put it out there, I'm a collector. I collect authentic shirts. All of these shirts behind me are not authentic shirts, because I wouldn't have authentic shirts hanging in an outside office space, picking up dust and grime. But these are purely there for aesthetics, for a visual backdrop, and that, no more. I would never vouch for doing that, but it's a personal choice. Now, this shirt has come from an online store called BST Jerseys. I'll put a link down at the bottom. And I was curious because in the past, when I've looked at authentic versus the fake ones, over the past couple of years, you can still pick up differences, but they're getting a lot better. And again, I just think that reinforces the reason why a lot of people do buy fakes. Now, as a child growing up, when I went to Europe, I remember some of the horrendous shirts that you could buy on the streets of Barcelona. Barcelona shirts, Liverpool shirts, Milan shirts look nothing like the real thing. But these days they look a lot better. Now, you know, let's just take a look at this for one moment. Let's get it on a hanger. Now, this, as I say, was just over $20 US. So in UK terms, it's probably around £17. And this is, and again, this is where things get interesting with the fake shirt market. They all also imitate the stadium and the player version, so you can get different material types. So they're even trying to replicate what the manufacturers are doing. But this is the fan version, and yeah, upon first glance, for me showing you this, if I was wearing this, you would be none the wiser. You looking at this, you know, you look at the elements here. You've got the crest, You've got the Nike swoosh, you've got the sponsor there, and you've got the Expedia on there. No name sets on this shirt, but you've got the 97 there and the collaring. Now, and also, if you look here, they all come very labelled up in packaging. You know, if you were gifted this by somebody, unless you knew what you were looking for, you'd be none the wiser. So if you are looking for affordability, then I can see why you do it. As I say, I'm not going to vouch for or against. I can only talk about my preference. So let's look up close. Now, you'll see here, this is they're embroidered on this one because it's the player version has the rubberized ones here. So these are embroidered, and again, you know, normally you can have a look and tell slightly, but to be fair, this is pretty good. Looking at that embroidery there, I'm looking at the stitching around the neckline, and again, you know, unless you were a trained machinist or a sewer, you wouldn't always notice it. I'd say this actually is very good. The material feels very thick. Sometimes, yeah, there's a little bit more give in that maybe than in a real shirt. Again, looking down these underarm panels here, sometimes the stitching isn't great, but actually on this shirt, I mean, sometimes where you've got red material needs to see, you sometimes get a bit of white stitching, but again, this is very, very good. Looking there, and you've got that "You Never Walk Alone" pattern that's throughout. As I say, thinking back to the video I did last year when I probably picked up 2 or 3 major differences to spot. If you're looking for it and you know what you're looking for, you're going to spot it a mile off, which is why I would advocate, if you do have fake shirts and you choose to collect fake shirts, that's fine, that's your choice. Don't then try and sell them or pass them off as anything but a fake shirt. Because if you're certainly giving those to a shirt collector or even trying to sell it to another retailer, I saw a video recently of a guy in Australia who often people try and palm off fake shirts and get paid back what you would expect for an original, then you wouldn't know. Now, we've done videos on how you check with the labelling. We're not going to cover that. But I just wanted to show you that, you know, the questions I get from people is, I can't afford an £80 shirt, let alone a £125 shirt that you've done a review on. What am I supposed to do? I've got a child who wants the full kit. People are turning to these. So yeah, I mean, I went online. You can find lots of places, but BST Jerseys had all the latest shirts on there. Liverpool was just one of them. That it's increasing all the time. You know, I'm discovering shirts on the site there that I didn't know existed. Not that I would ever get those shirts, but this is a pretty decent imitation of the authentic shirt. So there you go, guys. It's an honest review from me, which is Joe Public's going to walk past you. He's not going to know the difference. If I was wearing that at Anfield, no one is going to know the difference. The only difference is I've paid out £17, not £80. Let's, aside from all the other arguments, and everyone's covered it on YouTube, and don't shout at me, you know, you share your thoughts. I'm just saying, people asked for it, and I said I will do it. There you go. There's a video to show you the sort of quality that you're getting on fake shirts now. If you have made the decision that you're not going to buy an authentic shirt, there you go. There you go, guys. It does make you wonder where things are going to be in a few years' time, because, you know, things are improving, which is not good for the manufacturers. But, you know, maybe it will force some of the big brands to reconsider their pricing. I think, personally, I think shirts of the top clubs have become ridiculously overpriced. When you compare them against shirts, if you support a lower league, so I support Gillingham, my League 2, their new shirt, which is a Macron shirt, I can purchase for £45. I've got no problem paying £45 for that shirt. So why are Nike and Adidas and others, Puma, almost taking advantage of a team's popularity and charging so much? Something has got to change. Something has got to change. But there you go. Let's know where it goes. As I say, details are in the description, guys, if this is what you're after. And yeah, there you go. Who knew? Anyway, we'll be back with another video really soon. We're going to carry on doing some reviews of the latest shirts that are coming out, but also I've got a really nice, I can see it here, a really nice match worn shirt that I want to share with you over the next couple of weeks. Until then, guys, drop a comment below, let us know what you think, and until next time, thanks for watching.